I do apologize. Am I disturbing you?
No, please. Do come in, Mrs.
My name is Miss Alice de Bouvier. I'm Mr. Holmes' new neighbor.
Oh, I didn't have the pleasure to... I am Dr. John Watson. Could we provide you with any assistance?
She is not the concern, Watson.
I'm... Then what is this about?
That child standing sniffling behind her. Get rid of him, Watson.
But he is shivering with cold. And he is upset. What happened to him?
Little Tom knocked at the wrong door.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Oh, boy, come in. Warm yourself by the fire. Can I offer you a cup of tea, Mr. Bouvier?
Well,
It is not as though we are disturbing you-know-who, are we?
I suppose not.
Since you are our new neighbor, it is perhaps better that you know what he's like.
You're starting to worry me.
Well, Mr. Holmes is relapsing. This illness that he has seizes him when he finds himself with nothing to do. He becomes completely
Seeing as how it was a
asocial.
little kid, she probably wasn't
Alas,
ready.
this is a very difficult, medically incurable case. Now, this must stay between us.
Of course, I understand. How very sad.
But there is a cure, if only a temporary one. A thrilling inquiry. Most certainly. If he refuses this one, then his condition will worsen.
Oh, I am still here, you know. I didn't fall out of the window. Very well, then.
Thank you, miss.
Oh, I'm choking on my coffee over here. I put like a collar and a dog, or like a pet. What the hell are those things called? Those pet IDs. Dog tag. He's Tom. Tom is 8 years old.
Now tell me, boy, what brings you here?
It's my father, sir. He's missing. I don't know what to do.
What's his name?
George Hurst, sir.
Missing, eh? And what do the police say?
Police, they don't believe me. They say he's just abandoned me. But that's a lie.
Obviously. Your clothes are well mended and you can read. Your parents may be poor, but you are loved.
Yeah, well, it's just the two of us now. My mother died when I was a little one.
And that's just one more reason for not leaving you. Your father doesn't seem the irresponsible type. He's very good to you.
Well, that's right. But he has no fixed work, so he often takes odd jobs for the day, 'cause that's all he can find. Only this time, he didn't come home.
And when was the last time you saw him?
3 weeks ago. He left for a new job, but this time, he was acting a bit strange and angry.
That's why the kid's malnourished. He hasn't seen his dad in 3 weeks.
3 weeks? That's a
He
long
went to
time.
the convenience
every
store
day
and never
I
came
thought
back.
he'd show up. And anyway, I can look after myself. What do you mean, sir?
Nothing. I was digressing.
Oh, I didn't do so good on that one.
Strange. In what way?
He said to me, "Son, I'm out on a special job. Don't you dare move from here." I think something went wrong.
Very well. Your address, please, Tom.
12 Dorset Street. The first floor, door E. It's in Whitechapel, sir. But I ain't got no money to pay.
Who asked for money, Tom? Your case seems to be the very medicine I need. I'll meet you there shortly.
Oh, thank you, sir.
These are less hit and miss than L.A. Noire, but they are very similar.
My analysis table. It's useful for my work.
We need to help Tom find his father, Holmes.
Brave
Little
Toby,
doggo.
the best nose in the British Empire. A map of London and its surroundings. Could be useful. My archive. I can always consult with it if needed.
Do I have different costumes in this one?
Also
they're just
documents
not
our
in here.
adventures in here.
There's a wardrobe here. Is this gonna go out dressed like an ass like this? Suspenders aren't even up. What are the street names? Map. Oh, I'm not even in the right neighborhood. Okay. He's really just gonna go out dressed like an asshole.
These streets are too narrow for the cab. I'll have to walk.
This looks surprisingly good for such an older game. Actually, I don't even know when this one came out. Here's my street. It's 12. There's no number, but it should. Oh, right there. Give me E. Probably upstairs.
Tis our home, Mr. Holmes.
Oh, well, looky that. There's a map to the bar.
Food's running low. It's already 3 weeks since George Hurst's disappearance. Well, I can see the preparations for peasant soup. A clever concoction for somebody with apparently no culinary skills.
I mean, somebody must have cooked that for him.
Hurst covered his bills ahead of time, thus providing Tom with security and sustenance.
My mother, sir. She died when I was very young. My father told me what she was like, but that's all I have.
I'm sorry, Tom. My mother left me when I was very young, too.
What's up with this ladder? To like his bed or something? I already looked at that.
Please, sir, find my father.
It's too dark. I can't see anything.
Candle. What is this?
Huh, so that's why you came to see me.
No, I meant like, is his bed up here or something, like in a loft?
A leather satchel, what's in it? Just some old things.
Please, sir, find my father.
It's back on that main street.
I don't feel thirsty right now.
Is that not? Oh, do I have to? I should have just walked over there. It's probably gonna be. Oh no, that wasn't that bad of a load time.
A collection of worn-out and second-hand books. George Hurst was providing his son with the best education that he could afford. A collection of worn-out and second-hand books. George Hurst was providing his son with the best education that he could afford.
Father bought all those books for me. He didn't tell me, but I know that he pawned his coat for them.
Food's running low. It's already 3 weeks since George Hurst's disappearance.
My mother, sir, she died when I was very...
I'm sorry.
Do I have to do a deduction thing? Can it pop up in the menu?
The old Tabard pub, North Street.
Does that mean I can go there now? What are you doing? I can't use my skill up here.
Please, sir, find my father.
Something broken.
Well, I can see the preparations for peasant soup. A clever concoction for somebody with apparently no culinary skills.
I'll open this. What are you?
The roof leaks all the time. Father used to fix it.
I know, I've already looked at this.
The old Tabard pub, north. The old Tabard. Glue. Probably taken from a wall.
There we go. Now I can go over there. That was kind of dumb. I don't know, unless that glue is actually important.
Good day, Mr. Holmes.
Well, if it isn't young Wiggins. And I see you found yourself a job.
If you can call it that. I hate it. But if you've got any proper work for me...
I just might be in need of your assistance later. Wait here.
No glue on the wall.
I need to Earwig to find out who is offering this special job. There's no one to eavesdrop on from here.
No. That fellow who's offering the special jobs, he never drinks alcohol.
It's kind of a goofy little mini
Equality of the
game.
working class.
I'm glad I'm my own boss. I can complain only to myself. Or to Watson.
The man who's offering that special job has a proper set of mutton chop whiskers.
So, the man I'm looking for has whiskers and never drinks alcohol.
Not gonna comment on his filthy ass hands.
It's not him.
No gods, no masters.
Water. That's my dude.
This must be the man that I'm looking for.
He gives out special jobs. That's why he's in the pub. Yes, like Yuhan's jobs.
Interesting. Missing person. I should find out more.
No gods, no masters.
Oh, that's... Five.
The longer the picket line, the shorter the strike.
You see that gentleman? I need you to follow him and report back to me.
All right, Mr. Holmes.
Oh, and the kid? I should have paid attention to where that dude went then. Well, I looked away from the screen. I didn't think I needed to watch the dude. What's that here?
Whitechapel never changes. Dirt and beggars everywhere.
Suspect lost. It's right there.
I don't want to go with this fucker everywhere. I don't take it far.
I couldn't pay the rent last week.
Pumpkin, cabbage, cheek.
They won't let me pass. I'll need to find another way.
Rich folk feed meat to their dogs. I can't even remember.
Living costs are too much these days. My son has to work down the sewers. He's only 7.
Stupid kid.
Ah, boys from the Bruisers gang. Better keep out of their way.
What are you waiting for? Take a brush and get in there.
I'll be able to continue the chase if I climb up the chimney, but it's dangerous.
Yeah, that's
Stop
nice.
crying and get to work.
Please, you don't have to beat him. I'll do it. I'll clean the chimney.
Go on then.
I'll get up there. Oh, where's the guy? Shit. I'm gonna lose the guy because I'm too busy cleaning a damn chimney.
He's still here. That's a relief.
Where did he go? Shit. There you are. The kid's telepathic.
Oh. Oh.
Telepathetic. Means he can move things with his mind. Across. Oh, he's going all the way down.
Where did he come from?
What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor early in the morning?
It's gonna turn around again. Shit! Just like running right at the guy.
No place to hide here. We'd better go through the yard.
Smart kid.
Oi, what are you doing in my garden?
TRW would love this game. Everybody talks like him.
He's Shoeshine Jim from Chamber Street. He's mute because his drunk stepfather beat him. Hey, Jim. Can you lend me your kit? I'm on a secret mission for Mr. Holmes.
That's exactly what I was thinking. I'm a Shishan boy now.
I should remove the dirt first.
Did you fall asleep?
I should remove the dirt first.
Well, what is the brush for? Right?
What are you doing?
I done goofed.
He's talking with a cabbie. I need to get closer.
Fuck them dogs.
Alas, the weather's good. Last week was freezing.
I'm praying it doesn't get cold again. I've no money for coal.
I can't lose him now. Ah, I've lost him.
He was right in front of me.
I can't lose him now.
Oh, I gotta get on it. With the kid jumping on the back? Yeah.
Interesting. What's going on in the yard? Locked.
Or maybe they didn't feel it. I mean, the shocks are probably pretty stiff on those things. Just steel bars. I'm not Sherlock, I'm a little boy right now.
Interesting. What's going on in the yard?
Well, I don't know because I can't get in there. Climb up this lamppost.
Interesting. What's going on in the yard?
Climb up this lamppost. Climb up on top of this thing. Ah, there we go. To answer the kid's question, there's nothing going on in the yard. There's nobody there.
Wow, a lot of expensive stuff.
A lot of it.
Wow, a lot of expensive stuff. Ah, a coat of arms. It might help Mr. Holmes. I'll make a drawing of it. I can't see what's inside. I can't see what's inside.
Well, get up and look.
It's too dangerous to enter.
Well, then go look in the damn window.
I can't see what's inside.
I don't think there was anything else in here.
It's too dangerous to enter.
Can I actually look in there? There we go.
Do only 2 people live here? I wish one was me. Bags of food.
Potatoes.
I like this house. Time to report to Mr. Holmes. Let's get outside before I get caught.
And that kid grew up to be Solid Snake. Oh, Liquid Snake. Sorry, because he's got the English accent. Oh, that wasn't English, that was Scottish. Oh, fucking dude's banging on the door again. I'll be right back.
Wiggins' tale was quite unusual. What do you make of what he found, Holmes?
Wiggins did a good job.
Yeah. I don't think it would be art either.
That's not the one I need. That's not the one I need.
Three Mainsbury, London.
Here it is. So this man could be Lord Marsh. Huh. A lord who hangs around in a public house. Let's pay a visit to Lord Marsh. We'll pretend that we're interested in his charitable activities.
Don't dress like a bum when you go visit him.
Mr. Holmes, you have a visitor.
Oh, just ask him to wait.
I'm afraid that won't be possible. This young lady refuses to wait for anything.
What?
Father!
Caitlin!
Miss Caitlin's boarding school was flooded. Everyone was sent home.
As if it could smell any mustier.
My word, how is it possible that you have grown up so fast?
You'll be staying. Wherever will we put you?
Holmes, I'll give her my room, of course.
What do you have to say, Kate?
You're on a new case. A respectable lady who's being blackmailed? Or is it a love story between a prince and a suffragist?
However did you guess?
You will tell me, won't you, Father?
Only if our lives are in danger.
All right, then. Have fun. I'll go and unpack. Will you help me, Mrs. Hudson?
Ah, I should have looked at the chat before I picked it. Call out Watson
A
for
map of
being
London
jealous.
and its surroundings. Could be useful.
It's wonderful to have Kate home.
Can I actually get dressed? I don't want to go visit some lord looking like an idiot. What's up there?
Holmes, about Caitlin.
Yes?
She has grown up, hasn't she?
Well,
Don't
there
you
was
think it's
nothing for
time
me to
to-
get dressed. It wouldn't let
tell
me.
her?
There was
To tell her
no
what,
icons.
Watson?
Well, about her father.
Never. Absolutely never. Do you hear me?
Holmes, you were responsible for the death of her father. You owe her the truth. She is old enough now.
I would lose her. Can't you see that? She must never know, Watson. Is that clear?
Holmes.
It won't and can't happen.
Come in, please. Good day, gentlemen. Welcome to my home. How may I help you?
Good day to you, Lord Marsh. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is my friend and colleague, Dr. Watson.
That's not my guy. I want to say hiding something, but I'm not sure that's true. Painkillers. Guess he is ill. Imprecise. Oh, because I didn't change the eyes. I can't change it. Damn.
I hope we're not disturbing you. You are with your physician?
Yes, this is Dr. Reuben Fisher. But no, please, I'm intrigued by your visit, Mr. Holmes.
I'm glad to hear it. The last thing I'd wish is to upset the patient. Lord Marsh, can I just say that I admire all of your efforts in assisting the poor of London?
Yes. It is a war that we must fight on our streets and now, too, from my home. You must surely have noticed those bags full of items, clothing and books for the unfortunate.
That is inspirational. At my own humble level, I too try my best to support those in need. I thought perhaps that I could be of some assistance.
I don't see why not. I already have the valuable assistance of Dr. Fisher, who happens to be my personal physician.
It's curious. Your face seems familiar to me, Doctor. Oddly, I'm associating it with Whitechapel?
Well done. You are
Oh,
right.
he's in a band.
I do occasionally frequent a few hostelries over there, would you believe it? Not that I'm a drinker. But there, dressed as a working man, I can approach the other fellows to see if they might be interested in a special job.
A special job? May I ask what you're referring to?
Certainly. Since Lord Marsh began his special education program in 1889, he foresaw that such people would need an occupation of some kind. And so, with or without education, we propose these opportunities to work with Lord Marsh. It offers the less fortunate a chance to help make London a better place.
That's remarkable.
Yes, indeed. In order to truly see, one requires vision, yes, but also insight. And Lord Marsh has believed this since he was a child.
Oh, Dr. Fisher makes it all sound so romantic. Let's close this topic.
Forgive me, Lord Marsh. You're looking very pale. Might I offer Dr. Watson's assistance?
That is kind of you, but I feel confident that I can provide Lord Marsh with the care that he requires.
How long have you been like this, my lord?
I'm fine, Dr. Watson. Don't fuss. It's only influenza. I'll be better in a few days. I can feel it already.
In that case, why are you taking such powerful painkillers?
Excuse me, what do you mean?
Mr. Holmes is referring to the pills on your table.
I'm sorry, but that's a medical confidentiality. Lord Marsh believes that he can help all these poor people.
Despite my title, yes. I have to share my home with these bags full of food for the poor.
So I was right initially then. Like, that's not... And see, that isn't even a wheelchair. Like, why would he have a blanket on? Like, I understand, I've seen, like, people would be in a wheelchair with a blanket on, and they roll around and whatnot. But he's just sitting in a normal-ass chair, which means he can get up.
Lord Marsh even helps hospitals. A provision dealing with the paupers of Whitechapel. Lord Marsh, hunting with his friends.
Ah, my dear comrades, Lord Collins and Lord Harrington. If it wasn't for this godforsaken English malady, I'd be with those rapscallions right now.
All in due time, my lord.
Last year, 3 orphans were put through medical college. Thanks to Lord Marsh and the special education program, a great many poor people will have a second chance in life. John Strobridge. I've seen this name before. It was on a missing persons poster. I can't quite work it out. Do you have any idea as to the number of people who might owe you their lives?
Oh, don't embarrass me, Mr. Holmes. But indeed, these people have become like a family to me.
That would be a fairly large family, I imagine.
Yes, the list would be longer than any of your short stories. As for how large, well, Fisher is the one who keeps record.
Might we take a glance at the list?
I regret that is impossible. It is confidential. I stand firm upon that point, Mr. Holmes.
I quite understand. We'll most certainly send a donation towards your educational program. I shall take my leave then. I thank you both, and I wish you all the very best, gentlemen.
Likewise, Mr. Holmes.
I didn't want to get out of that.
Lord Marsh believes that he can... I'm gratified by your interest in my charity. You're the...
Oh yeah, like if you end up getting stuff wrong, you can try
Lord
different
Marsh
stuff later
even
on.
helps hospitals.
I'm intrigued by the special education program.
Yeah, maybe I... Oh, I can't... I guess I can't delete that. I wanted to mark it with something else. But...
Humanitarian aid for an orphanage.
It's cutting out. It's showing a excellent connection.
It's closed. It's closed.
Can't go upstairs.
Aid for the paupers of Lambeth Workhouse. It's extremely honourable to devote one's whole life to assisting the poor.
Lord Marsh believes that he can help. Despite my type.
It appears that Lord Marsh spent a great deal of his money on aiding the poor.
Alright, I'm definitely missing something.
I'm gratified.
I'm intrigued by the special education program.
Last year, 3 orphans. Thanks to Lord Marsh and the special education.
gotta be something I'm not seeing.
It appears that Lord Marsh spent a great deal of his money on aiding... It's shut tight.
There's still something here that I'm missing.
Lord Marsh believes that... Is there something else that interests you?
I don't know, the only thing I can think of is to go back to that kid's house or to that bar. This way.
I've never seen so many provisions for the poor, and certainly not in a lord's house.
I'm Lord...
Mr. Holmes, do you have any news about my father?
Tom, not so fast. I wanted to ask you if you remember your father mentioning anything about a special education program.
An education program? No, he only talked about a special job.
What's this box, Tom?
Oh yeah, I just found it, Mr. Holmes. It was ever so well hidden. I've no idea why.
Well done, my boy. It could prove very helpful.
Yes, coming here was a good idea. And for cleaning
ramrod
guns.
to clean a rifle. Wolfjack. Looks like a military badge. This oil can also be used on weapons. Tom, does your father own a rifle?
A rifle? No. If he had, he would have shown it me.
I'm sure that he wouldn't have shown it you. I need to find this rifle. Just some old things.
Okay. This automatically pushes me out, so I'm assuming there's nothing left up there.
A collection of worn-out and second-hand books. George Hurst was providing his son with the best education that he could afford.
Father bought all those books for me.
Food's running low. It's already 3 weeks since George Hurst's disappearance. This scrap of cloth was used to oil a firearm. Tom, does your father have any other property?
No. Well, at least I don't think so.
I have to take Toby. He'll take a sniff of the oil, and we'll find that rifle. Here it is. Come on, Toby. It's time for you to earn your keep.
Get to be a dog now. Why's that dog's face so big?
I prefer to visit Lord Marsh. I'm worried about the condition of his health. I prefer to visit Lord Marsh. I'm worried about the condition of his health.
I have better things to do than roam the streets of London with Toby.
I'm supposed to give him the oil, right? What? I don't know what just happened there. Go to Hurst's house, that's okay.
Search, Toby, search.
What happened? There was like a trail and now it's gone. There we go. Things go this way, I'm assuming. The dog can open doors. A smart-ass dog. This dog could totally just run away if it wanted to. See any trail. Go through here. A wrinkly ass dog too. Look at his back.
It's only a garden shed. Let's go on. It's the only place.
It's only a garden shed. Let's go on.
It splits here.
What's in there?
Well, if the key fits, shit. It's got a creepy underground lair.
Nothing that could interest me. People use this cellar for storage. Pile of rubbish. It's not here.
It wasn't there. Oh, it's on that door.
Old things. Ordinary storage.
It's a fancy ass door for being down here.
Tom's photograph. Let's try to get inside. News clippings on Lords and the education program. Why are they here? Let's compare this list with the evidence that we found earlier. This is the list of selected participants for October's special education program. According to this poster, John Strobridge is missing. Let's compare them with people from Hearst documents. This man appears in both documents. All the people in Marsh's document are marked and dated in George Hurst's files. This case must have been full of cartridges. There was something on the stand.
Yeah, it was a rifle.
There was a rifle here. George Hurst took it with him. A map of Epping Forest.
That's all I've got right now. He just leave his dog there?
Holmes, what are you doing here? What are you planning?
A mission of my own. You must play the role of the conscientious doctor while I sneak inside Marsh's house. That's the only way of helping little Tom.
Sherlock Snake here.
The window is firmly shut. The window is firmly shut.
How can I help you?
I came to visit Lord Marsh.
What for?
I would very much like to see Lord Marsh, if you please.
Mr. Holmes?
What did I do?
What are you doing here?
Done screwed up.
How can I help you?
I came to visit Lord Marsh.
What for?
I would very much like to see Lord Marsh, if you please.
Oh, you're so clumsy. Can you please not...
I have to visit Lord Marsh and offer him my services.
Fisher, please, allow Dr. Watson to enter.
Good job, Watson. Let's see how hard to crack this safe is.
Doctor, it appears that you were impatient to pay me another visit.
Indeed. Will you allow me to examine you? A second opinion, so that the great Lord Marsh does not become the late Lord Marsh.
Since you put it that way, very well.
Shall I retire to your office, Lord Marsh?
No, please, Doctor. I insist that you stay. I shall need your assistance.
Will you break anything else?
I'll try my best.
Mr. Holmes?
I knew that
what
was
are you
gonna
doing
happen.
here?
Am I supposed to hide?
Will you break anything else?
I'll try my best.
God damn.
Mr. Holmes? What are you doing here? Will you break anything else?
I'll try my
you know what?
best.
Maybe I can just stand behind the door.
Mr. Holmes?
Nope.
What are you doing here? Will you break anything else?
I'll try my best.
What the fuck am I supposed to do?
Mr. Holmes? What are you doing here?
Oh, maybe I can hop out the window.
Will you break anything else?
I'll try my best.
Mr. Holmes? What are you doing here? Will you break anything else?
I'll try my best.
There we go. I don't give you much time to hide at all. This guy's up to something.
Lord Marsh is a keen hunter.
There's nothing else to check out.
November 7th. This means that the meeting is planned for today. I have to finish my search of the office.
Thought I did.
Lord Marsh is a keen hunter. Lord Marsh is a keen hunter. I can hide here.
I'd suggest that your current weakness is perhaps more than a simple case of influenza, Lord Marsh.
Where might your companion be, Dr. Watson?
Oh, he's busy poking his nose into other people's business, I'm sure.
My lord, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I must remind you about your meeting.
Is it already time? My apologies, Dr. Watson, but we are expected elsewhere. Might we offer you a lift?
You are going out? I'm not sure that's wise in your condition.
I value your opinion, but misery never rests, and I am needed.
Well, do please take good care of yourself, Lord Marsh. I'll send you my diagnosis, Dr. Fisher.
Thank you, Dr. Watson. Farewell.
Holmes. Holmes, come here. This is serious.
Watson, what are you doing at my table?
He's super serious.
I just need to check one thing about Lord Marsh. My intuition tells me that Lord Marsh is hiding something about his disease. His cough, in addition to his fever and his usage of strong painkillers, leads me to believe that he is seriously ill. Let's study it more closely. Sputum with tiny drops of blood. I could take a sample and examine it under the microscope. Let us apply chemicals to color the sample.
Assuming this one.
I need a pipette. This chemical should be applied third. This chemical should be applied second.
Oh, they're in order. Why would you make it so easy for me?
Now, let's examine the colored sample under the microscope. mycobacterium. It appears that Lord Marsh is seriously ill. Holmes, this is no longer a laughing matter. It is just as I feared. Lord Marsh is suffering from tuberculosis.
You don't say.
Yes, I do say. And Holmes, he will die if he is not transferred to a sanatorium as soon as possible.
And yet both Lord Marsh and Dr. Fisher are doing their best to hide this fact. How interesting.
But why?
Why indeed, Watson?
Oh, dear God. You don't think that Lord Marsh contracted tuberculosis while aiding the poor? How terrible. I have a commitment that I can't possibly cancel. Holmes, during my absence, please be extremely careful. This disease is highly contagious. And remember that we have women at home.
Thank you, Miss Alice. Until later.
I'll see you soon, Caitlin.
Where have you been?
Our neighbour lent me a book. She is so kind. I think she likes you.
I doubt that.
How is your investigation going?
It's going. Dracula?
Yes, it's forbidden reading at my boarding school. Did you know?
Well, well.
It is thrilling.
Here it is. Cranston's Oak is in Epping Forest. That's the place indicated on George Hurst's map.
Alright, I'm gonna have a break now. I will most likely continue this in about an hour or so.